The Warriors got a nice win tonight over the Minnesota Timberwolves by a final score of 124 to 115. And after this, the Warriors have now won 4 games in a row. And of course, the last time we played the Minnesota Timberwolves, we lost by 20 points. And it was embarrassing. We didn't have Stephen Curry, and so they obviously, presented us with a challenge. But tonight was a nice victory and had multiple Warriors in double figures. All, generally played pretty well. So yeah, let's see this. Stephen Curry, he had a great game. Obviously, he's been shaky recently. He had 29 points, which is great. He was making some wild shots as well. Definitely, contributing, getting on the interior, and ball handling as well. Klay Thompson, 23 points. Good game for him, of course. Great game, really. And, I think that's good for him, of course. Just seeing, the Warriors have this unit of Wiggins and Curry and Klay kind of just gelled together. It's really working, which is great to see, and especially in these past 4 games. Wiggins, of course, who was just selected to his first All-Star game appearance, had 19 points. Jordan Poole also had 19 points, but he was off the bench. Otto Porter Jr. was in the starting lineup. He had 11 points and 7 for Looney, so that's a pretty good game from Warriors players, and the bench players were pretty efficient when they were on the floor. Of course, the Timberwolves have some emerging superstars, such as Anthony Edwards. He had 27 points, really good game from him. 31 points from Karl Anthony Towns. He had a double-double as well. But the Warriors got a good win, and I think I liked what I saw for sure, especially considering that, they've been playing a lot better lately than they have been, in the past. I think Klay Thompson really shined tonight on his defense, on his shooting, and I think he's definitely easing back into this role of, just a splash brother. That's who he is. And he was making shots. He was getting open on the interior as well, making tough shots. The Warriors, weren't leading this whole game. Of course, they won by, 9 points. And they had a really good third quarter where they outscored the Wolves by 18. The Warriors, I think, are the best third quarter team in the NBA. But the Warriors are actually losing at halftime. They weren't playing their best. They were only losing by 4 at halftime. But I think the Warriors, they definitely showed that they could overcome this. They didn't play super good in the fourth quarter, but, they did rest some of their superstars, so, we'll take it. Jordan Poole did a really good game off the bench, too. I want to give him credit. 19 points in just 24 minutes. We're now 36-13, so great record. That's, we have 3 times as many wins as we do losses, which is definitely incredible. The Warriors just definitely are doing well. D'Angelo Russell for the Timberwolves left the game early. He didn't really make too much of an impact in this game, but of course he is one of their better players. And Jaden McDaniels for them also got 14 points, but they didn't. Of course, it's the Timberwolves. They did beat us, but I didn't think they were going to beat us tonight. Curry was out that last time, I'm just happy with what I see. And like I said, the Warriors have almost 3 times the amount of wins as they do losses. That's just great to see. They needed to get back in the win column, as they weren't playing super good like before these past 4 games. But they really should have 5 wins in a row. That Pacers overtime loss doesn't really count in my opinion, but that's that. We played great tonight. I'm happy with that. I just hope they can continue. We've got the Brooklyn Nets next game, and they're without KD right now, so I think we'll win that, but we'll see. The Warriors, they just got to keep winning. We got Phoenix in front of us, just barely. But yeah, good game for us. The Timberwolves moved to 500 now. They're 24-24. We are 36-13. Great record. I'm not complaining, despite the ups and downs during this season. But the Warriors just always, in my experience watching them, they always find a way to come back. And whether that be in an individual game or a season. And I just think this unit of right now of Wiggins and Klay and Curry is just working so well. The passing, everything, it's just gelling. And I think once Draymond comes back, because it sucks that right when Klay came back, Draymond was absent. I think when Draymond comes back, I can assure that the Warriors are just going to be unstoppable. There's no way they're going to lose at all. I just don't see how that would happen. But, that will happen. He'll come back hopefully soon. So, anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts. I'll see you guys later. And, go Warriors.